Hello everyone and welcome back to Avorion. So last time we did a series of story missions, encountered a giant AI that wanted to kill us, dealt with a traitorous bloke named Bottom and nicked his fancy tech. And between recording the last one and this one, a brand new DLC has dropped. I haven't picked up the DLC yet, but it did come with a new patch for free with a number of upgrades, including changing the way the object finder works, new items that we can have, new building options, and a ton of bug fixes. So we'll come across those as we play through today. But otherwise, thinking of our general goals for today, what I'd really like to do is get to work on trinium mining and getting us a trinium ship. This Vengeance class ship has certainly been serving us well, certainly does a lot of damage, but I'd really like to play around with the fighters that the trinium upgrades give us. We've already got a little bit of trinium so far, just from mission rewards, but hopefully as we move through we can really start pushing that, getting more and more stuff out there. I also want to build a few more escort ships to escort various other craft around. We've got one escorting our mining ship, but really our other ones really need escorts as well, as we're getting in more and more dangerous space. Lone ships are not really cutting it. Alright, for now I'm going to start heading back to civilized space and see about some ship upgrades. Nice. We get 2 million from our hauler ship, so we're starting to get a lot of credits. Developing that hauler has really paid for itself. Okay, so sending it off on a microchip selling mission, making nearly $1 million per trip. 3 million down payment, which we can now afford. Scav has finished doing what it was doing, so I'm going to send it over to where we took out the AI to harvest all of that. But large groups of aliens have just turned up in the sector I'm in. Made some friends with the Escort states for some nice easy kills, so I'm not going to argue that. Oops. Well, that really wasn't great. I accidentally rammed a station. Ew. So I'm going to stick the legendary artifact we got from Botan, so that really increases our jump range significantly. Okay, so I'm just going to start doing some missions for these guys so that they like me. At the same time I'll be getting some nice resources. Let's kick things off with finding a lost friend. I've got a really huge jump range, which is very, very nice. It's same as the other lost friends mission. This guy is being kidnapped, so we have to go track him down. On the way, we're just going to jump into a pirate sector. Right off the bat, we're engaged. And we're just shredding them. Rocket launchers we have do some amazing damage. The only problem is they take quite a while to reload once they have fired. Alright, and now to rescue the friend, we've got some more pirates to take care of. So this one's a Scavenger captain. I don't think we really need a scavenger captain, so I'm just going to leave that. I ship the Avengers being rather hammered. Yeah, the Avenger's going to be destroyed. Adventure's going to be destroyed. Yeah. Pity. Okay, so we definitely need to build up some defense ships. Alright, but while we're over this current area, let's take a peek through a couple of wormholes. Wow. Okay, that is a massive jump wormhole. Doesn't take us any closer to the galactic core, but it does cut us halfway across the entire galaxy. Okay, and this strange signal is another one of these large neonite asteroids with various cultists around it, I'm assuming worshipping it. Okay, it doesn't just delete the ships, we can have it towed to a repair dock. That's good to know. And just briefly popping in for one of these package missions. Oops, probably shouldn't have exhausted my energy supply. Alright, so I can tow the Adventure back. Let's get their Adventure repaired. And the captain survives all of that. That's good. Right, so the Adventure is absolutely fine. But what I am gonna do, after collecting the last of that shipment and telling the Jeebus 1 to move to where it needs to be. Alright, so the Jeebus 1 is going to come out here, along with the Victory, which is its escort. And I'm going to found a new ship to be the Revenge. We can just load the design of the Vengeance class. There we go. Now I just need to dock and hire some crew. And we can whack some weapons on this thing. There we go. Got a new fancy version of the ship, which can just act as an escort. Alright. Just gonna go hire a captain for this. Okay, so now the Adventure and the Revenge can both travel and start exploring. Now I'm gonna start mining for trinium. Oh, I'm gonna do a bounty task for this slot. So I'm trying to hunt down someone. Okay. And pirates are interfering. Well, that's not going to go well for them. Let's clear that lot up. Alright. Time to take on this guy. Okay, he's currently immune to damage, so I'll just take out his little guys. Okay, it's a little bit stronger than I gave him credit for. Guys are falling to pieces though. Right. Okay, it's just me and him now. And yeah, I'm just completely out DPSing him at this point. It's a very big ship. Okay, that gave me nanite, unfortunately. I'm just going to lay down another escort ship. It's going to be the Retribution. Grab some crew to get started. Yep, that's new ship, all armed and sorted. Bowler is done. It's just going to have that meet up with the Retribution, and then they can go trading together. And sending the Scav off. The Scav doesn't have an escort, so I'm putting it on safe mode. So picking up and investigate missing freighters mission. This first yield from Jeebus 1's given us nearly 5,000 trinium. Here we got some potatoes. I have to go about pretending to be a smuggler ship, pretending to be a trader ship even, and hoping that we eventually get attacked by pirates. Yeah. Pirates, time to blow them up. Okay. Right, same as last time, these guys have been forced into being pirates. There's some chaps on the other side there. So I have to go blow up the real pirates. Unfortunately, it spawned the next quest thing on the other side of a rift that I'm having trouble getting through. I'll just keep poking for now. Time to beat these guys up. Okay, some of these do have fields. They're doing a little bit of damage to me. It's going to take a while to chip through this station, but it's not really firing back, so just have to keep hammering it. It's for an unreasonable amount of time, and I am about halfway through the station starting off. Yeah, I think it's definitely time to upgrade the firepower of my ship. There we go. Fucking hell. After over half an hour of holding down the attack button because the auto attack wasn't doing significant amounts of damage enough, I have finally managed to blow up the goddamn station. Oh. Right, so with that finally done, I think now's time that we head back and start putting together a new ship. We don't really have enough trinium to make it all out of trinium, but we should have more than enough to get a decent chunk of the ship being trinium, particularly play around some of the new parts. Most notably, it's the hangars that I'm looking to use. Right, so time to lay down our new ship. This is going to be the Valiant class. As normal, I'll go through designing this. I do have a bit of a design in mind, and I'll put all of that into a time lapse and catch you afterwards. See you then. Well, there we have it. The Valiant class ship. Don't think this is going to be its final version. I like to make it look a little bit prettier. I've been trying to put on some rounding here and there, but kind of running a bit low on resources, so I'll probably do that a bit more detail next time. But since it does need some upgrades, could probably use some more weapons. I'm looking forward to playing around with the hangar bays that we've got here. We've got these two big hangar bays on either side. Also got these two main cannons that are bolted onto the front. I don't think I can turn these, but they do a hell of a lot of damage, so it might be quite fun to mess around with. And otherwise, this is just a very solid, very well defended ship that should do quite well in combat. To find out how well it does, we'll have to wait until next time. If you enjoyed this, please do leave a like and/or a comment. Really does help these videos out. And otherwise, I look forward to catching you in the next one. Until then, remember to be kind to yourself and everyone else. Cheers.